What is up everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Things We All Did in Primary School. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's go. So, number 1 is school discos. Now we all know, we all had a school disco or a school party, and let's be honest, they were utter bollocks. They just went, they were not good. They were not good at all. Like, you would pay like something like £2 to go in, and then they would charge you about £5 just to get a drink, and just to get a fucking wee... You know what you eat during a school party, and it was like cocaine for you. You know the wee sherbet things? Yeah, one of them, and that was you done for the night. You would be, getting all the lasses, you'll be pulling at the school disco with your little sherbet thing that cost you about £5, and yeah, school discos were just not good. But the thing is, as I said, you would pay to get in it, but all you would do, me myself, I was a bit too cool for school. Like, I was well too cool, so I was like, oh no, I'm not going to do any dancing, that's for idiots, I'm too cool for dancing. So what did I do? Paid £2 to sit on a bench for 2 hours, to sit on a bench. Like, I think we all had those, like, people who just thought they were so cool and just sat on a bench looking at all the fucking peasants dancing, like, oh, what are you doing? But you were just too cool if you sat on a bench during the school disco, even though you paid £2 to get there, and I don't know why I did that. So the second thing is, one of the best comebacks you could give, this was, if someone insulted you, you only had to say these 2 words and they would be done. You basically killed them at that point. So these 2 words were, your mum. So I'll give you a few examples on how you'd use this, especially in primary school, and some people still do this to this day, in high school even, which is shocking. But I'll give you a few examples of what we used to do and the classic comeback itself. Hey mate, what are you doing? Your mum. The best comeback, and the only comeback that you could do, if you went up to someone and said your mum, they could say literally anything to you. They could insult you in any way, or you just have to say your mum. Your mum. So, if anyone gives me hate on this video, you know what's coming. Your mum. Right, so I've lost where I am. The third one is another classy comeback, and you literally cannot... There's no way out. Once somebody says this, you are screwed. Now, the comeback is... I know you're... What am I? Shut up! My brother's making a racket. Right, so that comeback, I know you are, but what am I? Again, somebody could literally say anything, but you would... As soon as you say that, they were dead. They would never mess with you again. They would never... Like, imagine Eminem having a rap battle with someone, and then another person from primary school just comes up like that.
This guy don't want to battle, he's shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. He's scared to death, he's scared to look at his fucking yearbook. Fuck Grant.
I know you are, but what am I? So yeah, that was the best. Those 2 were the best things you could possibly say if you were in any situation where somebody's trying to insult you. That was the only way and the best way to just absolutely own someone, whether it was in a rap battle, whether it was just insults, whether it was a teacher just telling you off. That was the best way, and there was just no other way like it. Now, at number 4 is, I don't know if it was just my school, but when we had a substitute teacher, either the substitute teacher was either really strict or really soft and let you away with anything. You would have to have like a couple of teachers who would literally like beat you up with sticks if you've done something wrong, and then you'll have the teacher that if you stab someone, they'll be like, oh, just apologise and everything will be okay. But for some reason, whenever you got a new teacher, everyone was buzzing off their tits, like, yes, all the wee badasses. in primary school, like, we've got a substitute teacher, homeboy. Like, and for some reason, at the start of the day, when, do you know the register? When you were doing the register, for some reason, we all used to just switch names. Like, we go, oh, John. There's somebody called, like, Billy. We go, I'm here. Oh! Like, that was how to be badass. This video is just going to be called Badasses because it's all about badasses. And I was one of them. And I'm really not proud to be after looking back. But the thing is, I don't know, I think everyone done it at some point in their school. But for some reason, we used to play a game because we were badass at our school. But for some reason, we used to, like, not only for the register, but for anything. So we used to try and get each other into trouble. So they would end up having to write a note to the, like, real teacher once he or she comes back. So they would get in trouble. So literally, I would say my name was John or something like that. And then John would say his name was Fraser. And then we literally tried to get each other in so much trouble so that they write a note to the teacher saying that John has been badly behaved or Fraser has been badly behaved. And I don't know why, we just thought we were so cool. Like, I don't know why we thought we were, like, so solid. So the fifth thing that we all did in primary school was, like, at lunchtime and at break time, you know, you had your wee sweets and everything, like, just to eat for a snack. But for some reason, all the kids at some point had, like, there was these things, you used to turn them into drugs, like, they were just innocent sweets, but you would turn them into fucking drugs, like, you know, the sherbet would be cocaine, you know, you would have these, I think they were sticks or something, I'll show you a picture of them right now. And everyone used to, like, pass them around, saying, oh, you want a fag now? Whoa! Buzzing off my tits! Like, I don't know why, again, another badass thing, you know, we used to have, like, all these innocent sweets, but we would just turn them into drugs and everything, and no wonder my school shut down now. My primary school actually is shut down now, and I'm really not surprised at all that it's been shut down, because really the teaching, like, I lived in, like, my primary school was pretty decent, like, you know, half of it was knocked down. Oh my god, my primary school life wasn't that good. But we couldn't afford drugs at my school, so we just used to pass about fucking sweets and everything, just whoa! But you know that sugar, it would still get you buzzing. Like, you don't need drugs when you're a kid. Sugar, that's all you need. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Part 2 of things we all did in primary school. Part 3, if you want a part 3 and if you want a part 4, make sure to like this video, subscribe to stay updated, and also leave down the comments, what did you do in primary school? Did you do these things? Anything to add to the things that I've already said? Leave a comment down below. And so yeah, like, subscribe, comment your thoughts, and any advice at all. As I said, I've just started this channel. Any advice on how to make the videos better, anything at all, will be much appreciated and I'll be very thankful for. So thanks again for watching. Most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day, and remember, #LiveLife.